Hi, so let's do a quick look at all the companies जिसमें आज रिवर्सल आई आफ्टर द फॉल. मैंने आज एक मार्केट आवर्स में एक वीडियो पोस्ट किया था अराउंड अबाउट 11-12 PM. वो आपको आई बटन में मिल जाएगी और वहाँ पे मैं डिटेल्ड अपने ट्रेड्स डिस्कस किया हूँ. सो दैट थिंग इज स्टिल माय मेन फोकस. और यहाँ पे मैं बहुत क्विकली इसको रैप अप करूँगा सेइंग दैट एटलीस्ट वी आर सीइंग सम रिवर्सल इन IEX और ABFRL भी एक अच्छी देख रही है. दीपक नाइट्राइट भी अगर 2500 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग देती तो अच्छी होती, बट इट्स स्टिल अ रियली गुड मूव. Tata Power also, you can see there was some profit booking, so we are looking for a move above the levels of 235 236. Tata Motors is also looking really good. Cholafin we had earlier discussed, and from 560 dip ki thi yesterday, and we posted a video saying this is a very good buying opportunity, and today it went towards 606 on closing. It's very near to its all-time high of 634, which was just which just happened on 4-5 sessions ago. AU Bank हमने इसको यहाँ से 1200 के ऊपर हमने अपना ट्रैकिंग स्टार्ट किया था, and today it went towards 1260 plus levels. Going forward हमारा 1300 का लेवल still open है. IRCTC is also trying to get some support from 4000 level. आज ये 4400 levels में गई थी, which was 4400 level was a very good support, and the support got broken, and now this is now acting like a resistance. So going forward we will see अगर ये at least 4400 के ऊपर closing दी, then the next hurdle would be 5000. And Glenmark also 500 के ऊपर closing दी है. Metropolis is still below 3000. जब तक 3000 नहीं आती, there's nothing much. M&M Finance also a strong move came in. So these are few of the companies. Ashok Leyland we discussed early in the morning today. It was looking good, and from 140 it went towards the levels of 144 at closing. So ये भी एक अच्छी trade थी. I have not much faith in Biocon and Tata Steel, and I would still suggest that 1280 is actually going to act like support. It has acted like it in the earlier phase, but still there is no such meaningful positions getting added. भेल में भी एक अच्छी यहाँ पे सपोर्ट आई है. सेल भी 120 के नियर अबाउट क्लोजिंग दी है. We talked about Hindalco in the morning, and Hindalco gave us a good trade. I don't know why it's not here. Maybe it's going to come later on. So no matter what, these are few of the companies जहाँ पे अच्छी रिवर्सल दिख रही है. And Asian Paint, we still have a very strong resistance at 3200. So अगर 3000 के ऊपर closing है तो the next hurdle would be 3200. Mindtree also. We booked a lot of profit today in the intraday move which came in the morning, and then when the dip came at 4500 levels, and we closed our shots from the morning, and there was a recovery, and this is what also happened with other mid-cap companies like LTI also, which we took part and which I tweeted about in the morning first half an hour. In Petro is also very near to its all-time high, and this was also a company which is in our radar. City Union Bank gave a closing above 180. It went towards 183. Okay, 184. So I was only interested till 183. The reason was it was able to hold the levels of 180 since morning, so it was a good trade, and so we entered. So going forward, I think this is sort of overextended. But definitely given this sentiment for PSU banks and how the bank nifty in general has been working, so this could be a reason, and so this is also the reason why you're seeing such a good move also in companies in like RBL Bank and Kotak Bank. Also in the morning it was one of the weakest constituent, and from there it made a very good recovery and made an all-time high. And Tata Consumer also 800 के ऊपर closing दी है. So whatever companies, Bell also ये कल 200 के नीचे dip की थी. We said it's a good closing, and maybe reversal will come. It seems like a reversal has come for now. 210 seems like a very reasonable target for this expiry, and this is also true for PEL. इसको 2500 में मिली support मिली. Also Reliance was able to get some support from 2600 levels today, and it closed at 2668. I actually tweeted about Reliance so, some 2 hours before closing, because it was in our radar, and that's exactly अभी ये बहुत interesting लग रही है. Going forward, there can be a good move. Naukri also, it got a good support at 6,000 levels. I think Naukri corrected way too much. It should have retained the level of 6,000 जो कल यहाँ पे breach हुई थी. It went towards 5,900, but 6,000 breach नहीं करने चाहिए थी. And कल because of two factors, because of the sentiments were weak in Nifty, and together with that there was a huge profit booking in mid cap IT, as a result of which this happened. But I think नौकरी अभी बहुत एक अच्छी पोजीशन पे है लॉन्ग इनिशिएट करने के लिए. ओके, एपोलो हॉस्पिटल भी हमने कल डिस्कस किया था. मे बी दिस इज गोइंग टू रिवर्स एंड इट सीम्स लाइक there's some reversal is coming. Let's see a follow-up of this one. And ITC also एक reversal दे रही है. For me, ITC I think 220 would be a good support level. Let's see how the market goes. Naveen floating, it seems like it is trying to go towards the levels of 3,500. ये अभी immediate इसकी एक hurdle है, and especially the levels of 3,650. अगर 3,650 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग आती है कल, then we can in the short term expect a good move towards the levels of 4,000. And let's see, actually SRF was not I think IT में the best I saw today and I traded today was Aarti हमने 1,000 से 1,016 ऐसे definitely 16 गई थी at 3 p.m. So that was also that's actually in our radar. Okay, RDC MCX में ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं है. इसमें जब तक 1,000 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं आती, there's not much we can do. PVR also made an all-time high. We talked about we created a positions on this particular day on Friday. The reason was pretty simple. There's a lot of good movies lined up, and it made an all-time high. Sorry. UBL also, it seems like 16,000 में इसको 1,600 में इसकी अच्छी एक सपोर्ट मिली है, and going forward there can be a good move. We can Bata is also looking good. Also Titan was looking good in the morning today. So बहुत सारे ऐसे कंपनीज हैं जिसमें आज थोड़ी थोड़ी करके रिवर्सल आपको दिख रही है. So just like LTI also, as we mentioned, so morning में एक अच्छी मूव आई थी towards 66, and from there it had dipped towards 6,500. So it was a good cool move which we took advantage of. Okay, PI industry 3,000 में इसको अच्छी सपोर्ट मिल रही है. This is highs, high lows, good wicks in the bottom. So this looks good. Also LGTS, as I mentioned, ये भी हम लोग मॉर्निंग में अच्छा एक ट्रेड लिए थे, where we the move came in half an hour, and then it then we closed all our shots on the closing basis. So LTI is actually looking good in the sense after the result. ये जो gap up हुई थी वो अभी तक even after 4-5 sessions with such a profit booking, you can see it's not filled up, whereas in LTTS you can see it's जो भी पहले रिजल्ट्स के पहले या सेंटिमेंट्स के पहले थी, that's already below or near to it. So as a result of which, between these two companies, I would definitely prefer LTI, as well as also this is also true for Mindtree. Yeah, Aarti Industry also कल 1,000 में अच्छी 966 तक गई थी, 963. Okay, so we entered at 966, and then we left at closing. We didn't expect closing of 1,000, but that happened, and today it went towards 1018 and 1016 तक तो गई थी. So going forward, I think Aarti may be a very good bet for the next 2-3 days, and we will definitely be tracking it. State Bank of India highs, high lows, making all-time high every day. GMR Infra also is trying to get some support from 40. So in general अभी अच्छी दिख रही है. Emphasis 3,500 at 3,000 के बीच में है, so there's not much. IGL is gone. MGL also posted its result. I think there maybe still some more weakness. ONGC is making highs, high lows. There was a gap up, and it was maintained even today. Today it went towards the levels of 164, and it dipped towards 160 where buying support came. So this is also looking good that there is a lot of buying. Colpal we discussed. after a series of deep run. Now it's at trying to get some support from 1500 levels. In general, we don't trade these patterns as these until and unless 1700 के ऊपर closing आती है, which can take a few months from now. And going forward, definitely cold pal would be more on sell on rise rather than other way around. Astral, it seems like there is a very good consolidation happening. आज हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे कि ये 200 तक डिप करेगी, बट इट डिडंट हैपन. गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अगर ये 2250 के ऊपर अगर ट्रेड करना स्टार्ट की, देन डेफिनेटली हमारा जो टारगेट है, आई हैव ऑलरेडी पोजीशंस विच आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई टू बुक एट 2500 लेवल्स. लेट्स सी. ओके, Sipla also 900 में इसको it's trying to get some support. Given the result, it might very well not be able to do it. So let's see अगर कल it's able to hold this levels. Okay, DVs. M&M also ये 906 के ऊपर ही इसकी strength आएगी, and let's see if it is able to take out especially the levels of 910. Say for example 910 के ऊपर इसमें अच्छी strength आएगी for all time high. We actually traded Escorts, और ये वीडियो मैंने जो सुबह वीडियो बनाई थी वहाँ पे I talked about Escorts and we did the trade. It was an excellent trade. It went towards the levels of 1549 and it closed very near to it. So this was actually, it shows that there's a lot of buying interest in Escorts. Coforge also is trying to get some support at 5000 and between 5000 and 6000 ये चल रही है. So this is looking also sort of there's a buying interest at 5000 levels. Okay, Lupin Hal this is it made an all-time high. हमने ये trade किया था and then we were waiting for it to dip. The bad thing is it actually broke this earlier support, and now let's see if it is again going to go and give a closing above 1400 levels. In general, BPCL Axis Bank is also a nice dip came, and there was some actually in the morning. I created the video. Then Axis, IndusInd Bank, SDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Bank, they all were weak, but it was only Kotak who was able to break the morning opening and then made an all-time high. So that actually showcases where actually the strength lies. ICICI Bank still a nice consolidation is happening at all-time high region, so this is good. कल हमने HDFC MC में 2700 की टारगेट की बात की थी, एंड टुडे यू कैन सी दैट 2700 में इसको कोई थोड़ी सी सपोर्ट मिल रही है. लेट्स सी हाउ दिस गोज फॉरवर्ड. परसिस्टेंस ऑल्सो 4000 में इसको रेजिस्टेंस फेस कर रही है. गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अगर कोई भी वीकनेस आई, इट कैन एक्चुअली करेक्ट टुवर्ड्स लेवल्स ऑफ 3500. Also, you know, there's though all the banks are working, but still, you know, Bandhan Bank and IndusInd Bank, they are sort of trying to get some support, but they are unable to get it. Sindian, you can see it's now going much below, and going forward I think it's going to come towards the levels of 500. Canara Bank also made a 52-week high, 204 today, 207, and it was unable to hold it. Torrent Pharma also ये बहुत अच्छी एक मूव दी थी today, and today it was just a bearish, but I think I have made a lot of positions in this region, and right now I am at no loss no gain. Going forward I am pretty much sure that after the result there will be a good dip, and I am all ready to buy this dip, because going forward I think this will again try to go towards the levels of 3100, and right now it's at 2950. I think I see this as a very good trading opportunity for this particular short term. The reason for this dip is this is how a very typical pattern of how, you know, Torrent Pharma has reacted just before its result, and after the result it will dip, and so we have to be ready with all our so I have to be ready with to see how this actually goes. So this is all that I have to share with you for tomorrow. So in general, these are the companies which I named. They are looking good, and so going forward maybe they will be the next trading opportunities for me. Definitely I am in few of the companies which I just mentioned about, and going forward I am expecting something good which is going to come in general. See, even if I didn't mention Dixon, you can see that if it is in this टॉप कॉर्नर, अगर आपकी स्टॉक्स अगर जितनी ऊपर होगी, बिकॉज दीज आर ऑल एल्गोरिथमिकली रैंक्ड, or so as a result of which you can be sure that if the company is coming much earlier, so just like you can see that TVS Motor is coming before say SBI Life, so from a strength perspective TVS Motor is much is looking much in a better shape than SBI Life. So that's all, folks. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to help you, and maybe this will be so this is an education video. Of course, it's not for your trading. These are not tips. So for trading, please consult your financial advisor. Bye bye.